should be live over on Twitch and YouTube now. Good, good, good. Looking good. Alright, there's my face. How are we doing, chat? Let me get you guys up on my monitor where I need you. There we go. This can probably come up a little. It's a good tune. I like it personally. Howdy, howdy. Howdy. Today, we're going to do the Daily Dude. Seems to be their, like daily run system. I mean, obviously. This was available last time we played, but we did not end up doing it. So, let me make sure everything's working, and then we can get down to business real quick. Looks like we got, I think that's the Warlock, the Necromancer, the Vampire, the Paladin, and the Frankenstein. Oh, here we go. Yeehaw. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. Interesting. Why is this not working? There we go. Okay. That's there. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, you're just gonna sing the whole song? So, the way that I think this works is we don't actually get to pick our dudes. We just get... we just get to, like, we can't post flyers, but we could, yeah, we could pick the dude still. So I think we'll probably want to start with the vampire dudes and go from there. 3 duck-sized horses, 3 mallard ducks. We can take that. We can take that, definitely. I was providing entertainment while you buffered. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's grab the knight dude. He's gonna tank for us. And then... Oh, okay, so we actually already have our relics. We already have these. So I think... we don't have a warlock, we don't have any necro dudes. I think we just want Living Will. I think we just want Living Will to start with. There it is. We lost a dude. That's unfortunate. If this daily run doesn't go very well, we'll do a second run. Let's definitely bulk up on these Warlock dudes. If I remember right, the Warlock dudes kicked a lot of ass. For some reason, I'm not getting any views over on TikTok, which is kind of annoying, but, I mean, it happens sometimes with them. Let's grab another knight dude. We lost a knight dude. Gotta grab our dude juice. How are we on money? Not bad. Let's see here. When a dude drops below 50% HP, he has a 25% chance to heal for 10% of his max HP with a cooldown of 5 seconds. That's not terrible, to be honest with you. Shang wouldn't lose a man that soon. I've already lost 2 men, dude. I have lost a knight dude and a regular dude. This one's not bad. This could keep our dudes in the fight. On the other hand, I know for a fact the Uncanny Ledger is good because we had this on our first round with this game. Thank you for the likes over on TikTok. I guess it started to make itself function again. I don't know why. Sometimes the For You page just doesn't be doing its thing. And you shared the live. You are a doll. Thank you. Alright, Mulan would never lose 2 men. Mulan lost a bunch of men, didn't she? Let's buy the Uncanny Ledger. And dismiss. And we're just gonna go and beat up a bunch of toddlers. Oh my god, we lost our vampire dude. Bite your tongue, she saved all of China. She did save all of China. Oh my god, we're gonna lose to a bunch of toddlers, I think. That was unreasonably close. Let's grab a Franken dude. And I think we gotta use a dude juice here. Get back up to full power. I fear that was Shang's dad. Shang's dad did eat shit. He did. It was sad. It was very sad. Wow, maybe these dudes are a bit weaker than I remember, but like, we're getting our butt kicked. We lost another knight dude. 12 gooses we should be able to take. No problem, though. We did lose 2 dudes. Holy shit. Getting our ass whooped, absolutely. I think another knight dude is where we kind of gotta be. Do I take... We get a relic this round. We don't get the merchant until 10. Do I take the easier fight here to let my dudes wake back up? No, I say in for a penny, in for a pound. Our knight's already dead. Our warlock is gonna die now. Yep. Okay. Well, that's probably bad. Let's grab another warlock. Dudes who get knocked out during a battle have a 15% chance to instantly recover. That's pretty good. And all dudes gain 5% evasion is also pretty good. Yeah, they really fixed... I think they tweaked them. Because we are getting our shit rocked. Let's wake our dudes back up. And let's fight. This seems to be doing a bit better. The thing is, we don't have any healing. That's probably why we're getting our shit kicked in so hard, because none of our dudes... Yeah, I do like it, if it's a little bit harder. I think what it was, like I said, is that we don't have any healers. Like, the vampire dudes can heal at some point, and I think the knight dudes can as well, but as of right now, none of these guys restore health. So, or I guess none of these dudes restore health. So, we're kind of just, this is how much... Oh, the polar bear is gonna wreck us. I'm worried about the wolf. Let's be honest, I'm worried about the wolf here. What's Black Sheep do? No, we don't want this, I don't think. Let's restock with the pocket dice. We almost died to the geese. Yeah, exactly. Blood bag. His self-healing is now... Ah, here we go. Okay. This is what we want. We want the blood bag for the vampire dude. We're going to buy that. That means our one vampire dude, and we're going to try and get more of him, is going to heal our dudes. 3 more top. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a shame we couldn't get the the brain in a jar, but I'd rather this. And let's buy a dude juice so that we have it, and we'll save the rest of our money. This one's gonna be tough, I think, but I think we should be good. But I don't think we're gonna sail through to the end with these dudes. This is working a little bit better. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, especially with this one. We definitely need to stock up with dudes. With dude juice. I'm gonna grab another knight. We get a relic here and a relic at 13. I think we should be good. Once we get those relics, we'll be able to actually do something. But for right now, we're kind of stuck where we are. Our knights are going to keep getting squished because they taunt. Vampire dude we need. Let's see. When a Franken dude takes fatal damage, he simply eats a smaller dude to restore himself. That's not bad. When a Franken dude gets knocked out, he heals all active dudes for 300% of his max HP, evenly split among him. Have we ever even lost a Franken dude, is the thing? I don't think so. We've gotten a gold star with this. So, just because we haven't used this one before, I'm going to buy this. And we are hopefully going to get more Franken dudes and more vampire dudes, because I think that's where we're going to want to be. Maybe I'll do another round of the daily dude, because this one's not doing so well, I don't think. This has been a slow start. This has been a bit of a slow start. Oh yeah, we're getting our shit rocked here. Lost all of our knight dudes, all of our Franken dudes. We lost a regular dude. We lost all of our knight dudes. We're gonna definitely need to let's grab a Franken dude again. And let's see, Skeledudes burn for 10% of their max HP every second. Oh, I see what this does. So what this does is it sets our Skeledudes on fire. You fucked up the juju when you talked about Mulan. Apologize to the universe. You're not wrong, I think. I did kind of fuck up the juju, so I apologize, universe. Please save me. Alright, we're back up to full. The cougar is gonna hopefully not be too much of a problem. Let's give her a shot. We went through the horses pretty quickly, so I'm hoping the fact that we've ganged up on this puma. Say Mulan was a war hero. Mulan was a war hero, yes. Alright, what do we got? When a dude gets knocked out, all Franken dudes heal. The first restock of the merchant dude's shop is free. Okay. I can probably get 2 things, so I'm going to buy this and roll. Every 3 seconds, any Franken dude with more than 90% HP leaks his excess HP, healing any dudes with less than 90. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy that. That's weird, but we'll buy that. Apparently, I bought it before. I have no idea. Alright, well. Let's dismiss this. We're doing good. I think we just go for it. How are they holding up? Well, the knight dudes are getting kind of wrecked every single time. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. If we grab another vampire dude, they can heal more of our guys. And the warriors just kind of die immediately. So I think another vampire. One thing, and I talked about this last time we played this game. I would really like a way to like trade in the dudes. Like you can trade in the regular dudes on some like dude whisperer events, but you can't once you have these guys, you can't trade them in. So like in this case, the night dudes are kind of just taking up space. And not being especially helpful, so I would love to be able to like trade in the night dudes for like maybe some more Franken dudes, since that seems to be where this build is gravitating towards with the like the organ donor list and the bone broth and stuff. That makes sense. You chose to buy them. Yeah, I did choose to buy them. It's just something I like with roguelikes, is being able to control the build that you have. Let's definitely grab another one of these. I want more of the Necro dudes so that we get more of the Flaming Skull procs. That seems to be working well. And this heals all 10 dudes, so we should be back up to full health. Hopefully we're going to hit a point, like what do you call it? An equilibrium where we aren't losing that many of our dudes during a battle. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want to be seeing. Only really skeleton dudes going down. Let's grab another Franken. I think the Frankens are working well. A plateau, if you... Yes. Yeah, I'd like to see a plateau here. We're gonna get a relic. That'll be nice. That's a lot of babies. That is a ton of babies. We did lose a single Franken dude, but I think that is a small price to pay. Yeah, the Franken dudes are really carrying us right now. I forgot how awful the sound was. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see here. 4 Skeledudes appear to assist you at the start of each battle. That's pretty good. Skeledudes gain 20% toughness and taunt up to 4 nearby enemies to attack them for 4 seconds when they are summoned. That would be pretty good. And the Blacksmith's Hammer is just more HP for the Night Dudes. I think I'd rather the Bony Backhand. First of all, it's undiscovered. And I want to start seeing more stars. Because it looks like we get pocket dice during our runs if we get more of these stars. This one's really good, the Living Hand, but I want the Bony Backhand for right now. How is this? He summons a Skeledude. If the Skeledude is defeated, a Necrodude will summon a new one. Okay. Okay, cool. So we should spawn Skeledudes. Yeah, this is what I want. But yeah, the sound is pretty awful. I'm not gonna build into the night dudes at all, I don't think. I'm gonna keep going towards the Franken dudes. The stereo toddlers was torture. Wait until we get to like 700 ducks. All dudes gain 1.5% attack speed for every active Skeledude. That's not bad. Can I get both of these? I don't think I can. Gain 100% cleave and 50% damage, but less attack speed. Yeah, probably about the same as 200 toddlers. We only summon 3 Skeledudes at a time. I think we want this, and I am going to buy some dude juice. Alright, let's give it a fight. This one's going to be tough. We lost a dude. We lost a Franken dude. We lost a vampire. We lost a warlock. I don't know. I don't know about this one. We're losing a bunch of dudes. And he's still not even close to down, is the thing. That bird is no joke. He is big and he is angry. We lost so many dudes. 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, and then 6 skeledudes. Hey, Tiny Lightning! Welcome to the Dude Emporium, where we get our asses kicked. Organ Bucket, I think we're going with, and a Dude Juice. The Dude Juice doesn't even wake all of our guys up. We got hit so bad that last fight. That sucked. This is not where I want to be right now. That one went well. I did stock up on the juice. I think the Knight dudes are better than the Warlock dudes here. I really don't know. Little Ducks. Buying one once is not stocking up. Yeah. God, it's like Donald Duck is getting put through a blender. A bunch of goats. Now look at me. I know, I'm running out of dudes. I got my Franken dudes though. They're kind of beefcakes right now. Look at this. Look at all this damage that these Franken dudes are doing. That's where we want them. Like they're doing as much like the most. Yeah, if only there was some way we could magically wake up our fallen comrades. That would be nice. 1 leopard, 32 rats. We should be okay. The leopard is the tough one. The rats are already done. Yeah, okay. That's rough. Let's grab another vamp. Alright, buy some dude juice, like, right off the bat. Let's grab the smelling salts. That will hopefully... More warlocks. The warlocks are not doing well. When a warlock dude lands a critical hit... This might help the warlocks actually do something. Yeah, I'll buy another juice too. So this shadowy funnel might actually let the warlocks do something useful. Because right now they're just kind of taking up space. And I think we're good. Yeah, 29 out of 29 dudes is good. Good. See, that's stocking up. Good GM. You be nice to me, woman. Alright, that went well. How did they do? Skeledudes we don't care about. They're there to lose. We lost 1 vampire dude, 1 knight dude. The Franken dudes are still our best unit by far. Let's grab another necro dude. We got a meteor, that'll be nice. Alright, scavenger dude. We lost a knight, take a shot. Oh god. No, I'm not doing it. Next time. Next time, I'll do... You know what? Next time, I'll write it down. Next time, how many dudes... Drinking game. we might do a fire sale stream. Just for the vibes. Alright, so the scavenger dude, we can lend him some of our artifacts and he comes back with extra artifacts. Bring up the peanut butter whiskey. No. No thank you. Alright, Blood Bag is a lot of our healing. But we get better Skeledudes. When does he come back? Scavenger Dude returns here. Malort? Absolutely not. I would drink a lot of things on stream if anyone ever tells... If I ever tell anyone that I am willingly drinking Malort, get some overproof rum from Owen. Everclear? Everclear? Isn't Everclear illegal? Like, I'm like 70% sure Everclear is illegal in the States. How are we doing without those relics? The knights are getting their shit rocked. Rubbing alcohol, perhaps. No. No, that's not a drunk stream. That's just a... We said peanut butter whiskey already. It wasn't that bad. Come on. Carolina Reaper Moonshine. Is it fucked up that actually kind of sounds good to me? Like, what's wrong with me that I think that sounds good? Because I do. I genuinely think Carolina Reaper Moonshine sounds like it could be at least interesting to have. More Franken dudes. Let's pop a dude juice. Yeah, the toddler screeches. It's pretty rough. It's rough out there, kids. I think our Franken dudes are carrying us right now, so I'm gonna keep buying more of him and hope that that's gonna get us to where we need to go. The Night dudes are just here to kind of die, so I think Vampire dudes for when we get this back. Oh, well, this is easy. Here you go, train all of my dudes into Necro dudes. He comes back here. That'll be good. We have our first Panda Bear. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna ready my finger over the meteor, just in case we need that. I think we're doing okay. We're losing a bunch of dudes, though. We're gonna have to pop some dude juice after this, I think. Yeah. We held our own. Yeah, exactly. Alright. First thing first is some dude juice, I think. And then we don't have enough for anything else. So we'll just dismiss this, wake up most of our dudes, and go crazy. Oh, here we go. Here are the ducks. Seriously, like Donald Duck in a blender. We still lost 4 dudes there. With just the... They literally sound the same as the babies. I don't know, man. I think this... It's probably the best. It's not great still. Do we pop our dude juice now, get all 8 of our guys back up? Yeah, I think we kind of want to, huh? Because we have... Wait? You want to wait for it? Alright. I'll trust your judgment. Worst case scenario, we start a new run. We've already lost a couple dudes. Jesus. We can take the ducks and then we get a full 10 back. That's true. But I think we are now lower than where we would have been. Oh no, okay. Because this is counting the 5 dudes that are off with the Dude Whisperer. Okay, so we're only actually down a bunch of... Oh, no. No, they aren't. I don't know. Yeah, the knights are just kind of here to get rocked. They're not doing much of anything. The Franken dudes are where it's at tonight. Like, they're dealing 27 damage per second, which is better than anyone else. For guys in armor, they're remarkably squishy. Yeah, they are. They really are. I think we go into their Necro dude. My reason being is that the Skele dudes are powering up the Franken dudes. So once we get the Flaming Skull back... Oh, God. Not the bees. The bees is gonna suck a lot, actually. I'm gonna have to Meteor, I think. Where's the best Meteor spot? Like, right here, I think, gets the most bees. Hopefully that helps. We have lost a bunch of dudes, though. There goes another Franken. We're dead. We tried. We lost so many dudes. All right, let's go to the main. Let's go again. And I think we're gonna go the classic. Or do we do the dudes again? You know what? I want some daily dudes still. We have to have warlocks for the bees. Maybe. I think we're gonna start with the Franken dudes now. See how that works out for us. Because they were doing good stuff before. Yeah, fuck the knights. And then I think Necro dudes are gonna be really good for us. Let's see here. Get warlocks solely for the bees. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think the Ring of Shielding, all overhealing now grants 25% of the overheal amount. Actually, this is better later. None of these are especially great right now. Like, this is way too early for any of this. Let me roll, honestly. Let me roll it. Liquid Courage just feels good. Like a good first thing to grab. So everyone's going to take less damage. Or, I can't tell if this takes less damage or has more health. But they have increased toughness. Reduces all incoming damage. Yeah, okay. So I think that's going to be a good place to start. We did lose another dude. Let's grab the vampire. Reading the card tells you what it does. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the easier one here because we're down to 2 dudes right now, and I'm feeling a little skittish. So I'm gonna do the easier one here. Yeah, this one seems to be fine. We didn't lose anyone. Let's grab another Franken. Alright, what do we got here? Bonfire. Yeah, we want the bonfire, because all of our dudes are undead right now. So we can just, like, go crazy with them. Let's re-roll to grab another dude juice. And I think I'm just going to let them sit for right now. Alright, 51 toddlers we can definitely take with these 3 dudes. At least I think so. I hope so. Great job stocking up on getting through. Yeah. I listen every once in a while to what people tell me. Yeah, we did lose our Necro dude. Let's grab another Necro dude. Yeah. And an extra dude juice. 2 Franken dudes up, 1 Skeleton dude, 1 Vampire dude. We're doing alright. This one feels a little bit worse in the beginning. But I have hopes for this one. Although we are down to Franken dude now, though. Shit. I had hopes. I had hopes that time. That hurt. That one hurt. Okay. Alright, that didn't work. Let's do a classic run. Let's do a classic run. We'll pick our dudes this time. We'll pick our dudes and we'll figure this one out. That'll teach you to dream. Yeah. Alright. We got some options. Zombie dudes gains 25% cleave for every unconscious dude. They recover from... Here lies Squidward. You want the Viking? You know what? I kind of want the Viking too. I haven't played with them at all. So I'm kind of curious what they're going to be doing. Each time the Viking dude deals damage, he has a 5% chance to go berserk. Cool. That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, let's grab a Viking dude. We're gonna be Vikings tonight, kids. So he's just more of a barbarian than anything. I love that. Another Viking dude. Let's see. When a dude gets thrown... I don't really want this one right yet. I think it's one of these. 5% chance to block incoming attacks is better defensively. But the motivational poster is better offensively, and I think better offense is going to be what gets us out of things faster. So I'm going to grab the motivational poster. Because if we deal more damage, we can finish the wave faster and get to, like, the finish line. Because it doesn't matter how many things we block. Eventually, we're gonna lose our dude. So we want to get finished with the wave so that our dudes can heal for the next wave. That's my reasoning, at least. Oh yeah, these dudes are fucking beasts. Look at this. 24 damage per second each. That's what we want. Alright, let's see here. Samurai dude. Every 3 seconds, the samurai dude dashes to help finish it off. Now, the Vikings are cool. The warlock dudes were kind of annoying me. So I might pass that off. Warlock for the bees? No, I think the samurai dudes will also help with the bees. Because every 3 seconds, the samurai dashes to the lowest HP enemy and helps finish it off. So, I mean, 3 seconds is a long time, but I'm assuming some of his, like, relics will shorten that. And without any of his relics, the warlock dude isn't actually very good against the bees. So I think I'm either going to go samurai dude or roll. So those are my choices. I'm not sure if I want to pocket dice or not. Samurai? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking samurai. We'll grab a samurai dude. Plus, they're both warriors. But if we die again, did a damn warlock. Alright. Also, they're warriors, so there's some stuff that will help us. If we keep them all, like, the same class. At least I think so. I do wish that the samurai dude, like, used his weapons. That would be kind of cool. I I really like the Viking dude. So I think I'm going to grab one more Viking dude. Oh, the regular dude went down. When a samurai dude lands a killing blow, he heals for 20% of his max HP and his dash cooldown is reset. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's what we definitely want. Let me fix my microphone here. Sorry. There we go. So this will 100% solve the problem that I had. If our samurai dudes are killing things, they're going to be zipping all over the place and taking out the small things. So that's going to be good. And I did grab another dude juice. We have 2 right now. We lost 2 Viking dudes, which is annoying. What do we got? We posting a flyer this round? This is just a bunch of toddlers. Am I being extra cautious by using a dude juice here? Like, too cautious, I should say. Screw it. Yeah, I probably should have. Although the samurais are doing pretty well. Samurais didn't even get touched. Okay. Give me a second to type. It's not always specifically directed at you guys. Sometimes I just am talking to myself. Let's see. Bard dudes. Every 4 attacks, the Bard dude plays a song that inspires 4 random dudes, increasing their damage and run speed. I think this is where we want to be. We're kind of just dealing a bunch of damage right now. This one is more defensive. This one is more offensive. So I'm going to push for the offensive and grab a Bard. Now I'm going to heal the dudes. And we're going to go nutso. That seemed to work pretty well. Samurai dudes are dealing the most damage with the Viking dudes right behind them. And the samurai dudes are going to be hard to kill with the Naginata, I believe is how that's pronounced, Naginata. So let me grab another samurai. We got a free regular dude. 14 gooses should be easy pickings. Yeah, barely a problem. This seems to be a very snowbally build so far. Like, we are kind of all in on offense right now, which I'm fine with. I am going to grab another Bard. Loki's Arm. Berserk grants an additional 50% attack speed. Each time a Viking dude deals damage while Berserk, he gains a stacking 5% damage that expires when he exits Berserk. Okay, that's pretty cool. Samurai dudes gain a crit chance every time they don't land a critical hit. Okay. Both of these kind of do the same thing. This is more defensive. These are both offensive. We have the same amount of dudes for Vikings and for Samurai. I could build harder into the Samurai, or I could kind of go wide and build into the Berserkers as well. I could do this. Like, they heal, which is very nice. But this way, they get an additional 50% attack speed. Cast a wide net. Yeah, I think going wide might be the play here. Yeah. Rats shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, once stuff starts popping off, this is no problem for our dudes. Ninja dudes. When his attack lands a critical hit, the ninja dude throws 2 shurikens, dealing 50% attack damage to each enemy they pass through. They get hit up to 4 enemies before they break. That's not bad. That's more offensive. And I think the only other option is cleric dudes, because I'm not touching the knight dudes right now. And this just heals our dudes. I think healing wouldn't be a bad idea right now. We haven't really needed it, though, is the thing. Like, we've only really ever lost our regular dudes recently. That's where we get fucked. Yeah. I kind of want to go ninja dudes and just go full balls to the wall damage. Alternatively, we could roll. And I'm kind of leaning towards roll now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we're going to roll. Oh, this is perfect. Here's some more defense. The Spartan dude has a 20% chance to block attacks aimed at nearby dudes. So this isn't exactly healing, but it will keep our dudes up longer. So I'm going to take this one. We'll grab a Spartan dude. Grab some dude juice. Berserk now grants 100% cleave and lasts 2 seconds longer. How long does this last anyway? 3 seconds. So we would be basically doubling the amount of Berserker Rage. And this just does AoE when dudes go down. I'm going to get the Grog. Alright. That looks good. We only have 1 dude on the ground, which is very nice. I'm pleased with this. Okay. We didn't lose anyone. One of our Viking dudes was close, but we're doing okay. Let's grab another. More Spartans is more defensive, more Samurais is more offensive. Samurai. I love these guys too much. They're doing crazy shit right now. We get a relic after this one, so we should be able to buff. Well, we're definitely going to be able to buff someone. That is our first Samurai dude that we've lost. So let's grab another Spartan. The Spartan dude gains 15% toughness, and he gains an additional 10% chance to block attacks aimed at other Spartan dudes. Okay, we'll grab that. We have 2 Spartan dudes now. Spartan dudes already strike me as, like, better with themselves, which makes sense because, you know, that's how Spartans worked. They just overwhelmed you with their strategies. We've started to hit a bit of a difficulty spike, it looks like. We lost a few dudes there. So let's grab another Viking. We got some pocket dice, and I am going to pop the dude juice. Get everyone up and healthy. Have we... Oh, no. I don't think this build is doing what I want it to. Dudes get evasion. When any dude gets knocked out, all active dudes gain damage. There we go. That's what we need. That should get us where we need to go. So this is going to give all of our dudes extra health. So hopefully that'll be enough to get us where we need to go. And this is where we really shine with all the Spartan dudes, with a bunch of little guys. Grab another Spartan dude. Let's heal our dudes. When a dude takes damage that drops his health, no. No, I don't like any of these. I am going to buy dude juice, and I am going to roll. How are these guys on evasion? 10%? It's not bad. I'm going to hit the roll again, though. Okay, the ab roller. Spartan dudes gain 10% max HP, spawn next to other dudes, and increases the block chance of Spartan dudes. So they're already at, I believe it's 30% with this. 30% to other Spartan dudes. So this will just increase it to a flat 30%. We'll grab that. Grab a dude juice. And you know what? We are going to stock up here. Think this should be fine. Barely even took damage. That was what we wanted. This is what I'm saying. The samurai dudes are going crazy with these small enemies. We have one more flyer in a couple of rounds, so I'm hoping for some other dude to kind of like bring everything together. Let's grab a Viking here. All right, bunch of toddlers. We can take a bunch of toddlers, no problem. Lost a Viking. But I hope that's it, yeah. I don't like any of these in this situation, I don't think. General dudes... Okay, so we can do the general dude. General dude will have the Spartans taunt. Which is how I would have it. Alternatively, we roll. I don't really like the general dudes that much. I'm gonna roll. I think we grab the cleric dudes now. And I think we're good on using the dude juice for right this second. Next level, we might need one. But I think... Yeah, we're gonna definitely take some dude juice after this. We have 3, and I want to keep our guys up. Let's grab another cleric dude. I don't care about these ones that much. Samurai dudes gain 1% damage each time they land a critical hit. This effect stacks and lasts for the whole battle. That's pretty good. I think this one still. This is pretty broken. Alright, let's wake up our dudes. This is our first in a little bit with a full roster. So let's do it. That wasn't that bad. It wasn't great though. Would Spartan dudes block an attack for an ally? That ally gains crit chance. Okay. This one. Grab some dude juice. Restock to grab more dude juice. And you know what? We'll do it again. I'm going to keep a bunch of dude juice on me. That's just how it's going to be. Here come the bees, so I am going to use a dude juice. We have already lost one of our healers. How are the samurais doing? This is their time to shine. We only lost a bunch of dudes. All dudes get a 5% chance to block incoming attacks. That's not bad. When a dude gets knocked out, your bard plays a requiem. Now let's do this. Dude, juice it up. I think we figured out the damage thing. Now we need to keep our dudes alive. I might have gone too hard into damage, but I think we're definitely good there. Let's grab another samurai. I think they're doing better than the Vikings right this second. Holy crap. I don't know what took out 4 of our Vikings, but we got we got wrecked there. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, this is not going our way. Lost both of our healers. Lost all of our bards. Lost most of our Vikings. Another Spartan. We are burning through dude juice. I'm gonna do the easier one, honestly. I'm gonna do the easier fight, see if that helps us. I would like to stop, you know, using a dude juice every time. Grab another cleric dude. We want more evasion. That's good. That's gonna keep us from dying as fast. I doubt there's a chance for us to get another thing. I am just gonna juice it up, man. Look at that. 4. We can take some 40 goats. Think that should be fine. Oh, maybe I was wrong. We lost like 10 guys. 8. I mean, alright, 8. I don't care about this. This is pretty good, so I'm going to do this one. Viking dudes gain more max HP and Berserker grants toughness. So that's pretty good. That'll keep them alive. But I am going to keep the evasion. We need that. More bees. The samurais are going to wreck the bees, but everything else is going to get wrecked by the bees. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. Grab another Viking for when our stuff comes back here. Okay, I think we're at a solid spot here. I'm gonna grab a couple more cleric dudes. Hopefully that keeps things a moving. Does not seem to be. Actually, that was a tough fight. We're gonna win this, I think, but it's gonna be very close. No, we didn't. Ow. And I just said I was happy with this build. That was terrible. This game is tougher than it looks sometimes. Maybe I'm just garbage at picking these. Alright. I think Frankens. I want a Franken dude. You know what we need? What do we need? Do we need a warlock? Let's... either of these is good, honestly. This one. Yeah. We need a warlock. I'm gonna try to build with these Franken. Oh, what's this ghost dude? When the ghost dude lands an attack, he has a 20% chance to equalize the HP between the healthiest dude and the most injured dude, then heal both dudes for 100% of his attack damage. That's so fun. We're picking ghost dude. Woo! Look at him. Look how cute he is. He's just a dude in a sheet. Don't die, little buddy. You're doing great. I am gonna hit another ghost dude, though, because we definitely want him. Let's get this. Memento Mori, all dudes have increased healing. That's what we probably want. This is definitely the health run, but I think Memento Mori, because this gives them healing, and then the ghost dude also gives them healing. So let's grab the Memento Mori. That should be fine. This is such a great game for... It's still in pre-alpha. Like, this still does not have a release date. I'm gonna stock up on ghost dudes to start with, and then start branching out into damage. Because they're gonna be healing. Okay. I want the Necro dudes. I saw the Medic dude, and the Medic dudes are busted. There are certain things every build needs. Healing of some sort, muscles, and a fucking warlock. We've played this game 3 times. You are so opinionated on it. I love it. Part of me thinks you actually like this game. Should get you on here to play this. Maybe like a dudettes night. We did lose a ghosty. So I will grab another ghosty. Oh, the toddlers are going to be crazy. How do these guys heal again? When he lands an attack, he has a 20% chance. Okay. So I definitely want a way to increase that 20% chance. But this seems to be going well. I need a way to... I bet my team outlives yours. We could do that. We could do that. When a ghost dude casts phase shift, he grants temporary health. That's pretty good. And then ghost dudes grant 10% evasion. This basic, like, it doesn't, but this basically doubles the healing. I'm gonna do that. We get to post a flyer. The flyer's gonna hopefully do something good. I'm not sure what I'm hoping for here. Right now I'm looking for, like, undeads. So maybe we grab the zombie if it's there. I do see the warlock dude there before you say anything. I'm also looking at the vampire dudes and think they're going to be really hard to kill. I'm going to grab the vampire dude. My reason being, Memento Mori, increased healing. False Fangs, increased healing. Ectoplasm Vial, harder to kill with the ghost dudes. And then the vampire dude himself just heals for damage. And we're going to grab this as well to just... Whenever you have a 15%... You're like rage baiting. You just like rage baiting me, it's fine. I do enjoy rage baiting you, but that's beside the point. I just think this one's going to be better with what we currently have. That worked. Let's go with a vampire. Because vampires can also heal at some point. Assuming we get the right relics. So they'll be like a double healer with the ghosties. Plus, they just keep themselves up, which is very nice. The only things we really want going down are the Skeledudes. We'll grab another Necro Dude. When a Ghost Dude... The Ghost Dude gains 10% evasion, and he has 20% chance to test Phase Shift when he evades an attack. Oh, perfect. So that's going to heal more dudes, and he's going to take less damage. I don't think we're going to have a problem this time around. Our dudes are going to be healing like crazy. Looking good so far. Alright. We'll grab a Franken dude. No, you know what? Vampire dude here. Yeah, the vampire dude. We get another relic, so this should be a quick one. I want something to buff the Skeledudes, maybe? Because I do want them to start going down more to buff the Frankens. But the vampire dudes are dealing the most damage. Honestly, the Franken dudes aren't doing great in this time. Necro dude or Ghost dude? More ghosty. I want more healing. When a dude gets knocked out, there is a 20% chance for his skeleton to emerge as a Skeledude and continue fighting. Okay. Anytime a dude receives... oh, yeah, no, Bloody Talisman. Every time a dude receives healing, he gains attack speed. Like, all of our shit is based around healing our dudes. So, everyone should be dealing more damage now. More damage faster. Which means that the ghost dudes are going to attack faster, which means they trigger faster, which means they heal faster. Grab another ghost dude. Blood Bag now heals all of our guys. And when a dude taunts an enemy, there is a 2% chance for the taunt to pierce into the underworld, summoning a Skeledude. Do we even have anything that taunts? We don't. So this is nothing to us. Let's do a roll. The Living Will's pretty good. We'll grab that. That's more healing, and it works with our Necro dudes. We'll grab a Dude Juice, even though we haven't really needed the Dude Juice. I think this build is working a lot better than the rest of the ones we've done. This Ghost Dude kicks ass. I love him. We're gonna have to get a bunch of him. Yeah, that wasn't even hard. Our ghost dudes are healing like crazy, so are our vampire dudes. And the ghost dudes are actually taking a lot of damage as well. Although not comparatively. The Franken dudes are actually taking the most damage per. Tank or extra damage? Because that's kind of what this is. He's a tank and a healer. I think tank and healer. I think that's kind of the vibe we're going for here. Yeah, no one's even really getting hit. I'm just gonna keep buying ghost dudes. They seem to be doing God's work right now. Yeah, we're definitely at the point where we have the build, and now we're just kind of fine. I think we just do this, right? These guys can die pretty easily, or there's a holy ghost in there somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure there is. There we go. You happy? He's actually doing pretty good right now, the warlock. Didn't do that bad. We got a warlock. We did. We got a warlock. The ghost dude has a 25% chance to cause an ectoplasm explosion, dealing damage. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Our ghost dudes are crazy right now. Oh my god, look at that! They're just popping off. The ghost dude actually combos really well with the warlock dude, now that I think about it, because the warlock dude is like constantly at very low health. Because he like staggers it. Very nice. Soul Reliquary. The vampire dude's attack marks the target's soul. The mark will heal anyone who attacks the target. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of a no-brainer. Grab the dude juice. More healing! That big duck's gonna be a problem. We lost a couple ghost dudes. But I think we're good. I think we're good. This is the boss fight. So it makes sense that this is gonna take out some of our dudes. We only lost 5 guys. Like, that's really good. I am going to pop a dude juice, because we already have 4, so might as well get back up to full to go to the next one. Everything looks fine now. It was just the boss. I should have checked the boss effect to see if it, like, limited healing, because if that's the case, that's why we lost some dudes. Yeah, we're just going full vampire, full ghost, dude. Because that seems to be working the best. Yeah, essentially no damage was taken here. No one went down. Our warlock dude is dealing a ton of damage. So I am going to grab another one. And we will fight some goats. So I think my priority for dude selection is primarily the ghost dudes and the warlock dudes. The ghost dudes and the vampire dudes. Then the warlock dudes and the necro dudes. Warlocks are good, you were sleeping on them. They are good. They are good. But they really should have some of their relics. So, like, I don't have a ton of relics for them. Once I get some relics, I think they'll be a lot better. Let me grab one of these. No, none of these. This one maybe, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna roll. The dude at the end of your roster gains max HP. Or this. I think just this one. Just extra healing. Or I restock. Or I buy both. I think restock. Honestly, a restock, and then I get whatever these are. I don't like any of those. Leaky Heart Valve I do like, and Brain in a Jar is not bad. Alright. We'll build into our Franken dudes a little bit. We only have a couple. But better than the other stuff. I was really hoping for some Warlock stuff. Or some more Ghost stuff. I like the Ghosts, honestly. The Ghosts are kind of my favorites. We did lose a regular dude. Everything else looks fine, though. Want more skeletons. I think both of these we can do. So we're gonna do both of them. The mallard... Or the mallard ducks weren't a problem, and this guy we've already proven we can beat him. So that wasn't too bad. Let's grab another vamp and another free dude. Where does he come back? Here. So here we're gonna hit a real spike. And for the Dude Whisperer, we're gonna hope for something good. Ooh, our first gorilla of the night. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Yeah, this build seems to be working. Another Necro, because he's gonna get buffed here as well. He's gonna get buffed like crazy. We've only lost one or two guys each round, which is good. We can keep this going with what we have. What are these? I think we still go Skeledudes. And for this, I'm gonna say 2 Ghosties and 2 Warlocks. Because I do like the Warlocks with the Ghosts. I think they're pretty good. Think we might pop a Dude Juice after this, maybe? Maybe not, honestly. We're doing pretty good without another Necro. When a Necro dude takes fatal damage, he sacrifices a Skeledude to heal himself. He can do this every 5 seconds. That's pretty sick. And then at the start of the battle, the dude at the end, I think we do this. Just make our Necro dudes impossible to kill. And we will pop a Dude Juice. Just get back up to full health, full strength. Yeah, now this is also a lot smoother. We only lost Skeledudes, that's the plan. Where are our Necro dudes? Here we go. They didn't actually need to use the Marrow Scooper, which is good. Let's grab another Warlock. When an enemy is defeated, there's a 3% chance a Skeledude will appear. Sure. Although this is pretty good. This will just give all of our dudes 20% HP. More Skeledudes or 20% HP? I think 20% HP. The Skeledudes would be better if we were leaning harder into the Franken dudes. But for right now, just a flat 20% HP up is going to be solid. And we should be getting back our Ectoplasm and Sewing Kit soon, which is going to basically shore up all of our small weaknesses. We only lost a Franken dude. And our dudes are coming back here, and our scavengers coming back here. Okay, I think this is the build. This is the build for tonight. We've only been losing Skeledudes, which is fine. There we go. I think now we grab a Franken dude. So, now that we've kind of stabilized here, how you doing, chat? What you reading? Every time I play this game, I like to do a little bit of a big man book reviews. We did it last time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Dude, nice. So, what you reading right now? I am just about to start The Black Tongue Thief. I have heard really good things about it. It seems to be some kind of medieval type horror, which is right smack dab in my interests, so I'm hoping for the best. But I have no idea. It could be garbage. I hope it's not. Atlas 6 and 1 Golden Summer. Yeah, I tried Atlas 6, actually. I could not get into it. I could not get into the Atlas 6. I've never heard of 1 Golden Summer. So you might have to enlighten me on what that one is. But I just couldn't do the Atlas 6. Oh god, let me turn, because I just remembered I have my headset turned down. Let me turn down the babies. 220 kills for the ghost dudes. Look, I'm sure you think so. I couldn't get it. I just started the last word. 1 Golden Summer. You have to get past Libby and Atlas 6. Maybe. I could not stand Libby. She made me so upset. Like, genuinely. I had to pause it, like, twice. I mean... Why was she just so whiny about everything? That's my thing. You like the other characters? Maybe. What is the last word? I don't know that one either. Is that another romantasy? Tristan is annoying. Take a quick peek over on everything. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. We're barely losing anyone. She's not the worst character by the end of it. Oh. You understand why, if you listen a little bit more, she gets a tiny bit of character development? Well, she better. She was fucking insufferable at the beginning. And, like, I could tolerate a lot, but that was rough. Maybe it's just me being completely... oh, wow. They are just gagging up on this bee. Murked, dude. Tristan is the worst character by far. Okay. Is Tristan a boy or a girl? I know it could be probably either. Do we need cash? Now let's just invest the baller package. We're going to have a spending spree. It was just setting up the feud. I think it's going to be an enemies to lovers with Nico and Libby. Yeah, no, I got that vibe immediately. She's like, I never have to see this man's face ever again. Tristan is the whiny guy you think Libby is? Oh, great. Let me carve my fucking eyes out now. uh, well, thankfully, we don't want none of this. So let me grab some dude juice and just be done here. Oh, is this new? He's got a fun South African accent. Tristan is the dude that I didn't know was black until I looked up fan art. Oh, okay. This could be a problem. The dude healing effects are reduced by 25%. That's like our whole build, so this could be a problem. Yeah, we're taking a lot more damage here. Hold on. Focusing up. I'm just going to pop a healing potion. Tristan is British. Callum is South African. I mean, South African accents sound vaguely British anyway. At least to me, but I'm an ugly American, so... Honestly, it's tough for me to tell the difference between most accents unless they're very obvious. Takes fatal damage. He steals HP. Now, we'll just do the ritual dagger. More Skeledudes! Then Tristan has no redeeming qualities at all. Oh god. That's unfortunate. Characters with no redeeming qualities upset me. It's a weird mix between British and Australian to me. Oh, the South African accent? Yeah, it... Well, I mean, to be fair, the Australian accent is just a British accent mixed with something else. Right? Like, I mean, the British colonized both places very aggressively. So that's why they sound like that. It's unfortunate because he's got a really cool ability. He's just awful. Okay. I mean, sometimes really cool powers can save awful characters. Nico, we know Nico is your favorite. You've talked about it a bunch. I liked him pretty well when I read a bit. So you might not be wrong there. You'd love Parisia though. Yeah, you mentioned she was fun. I'll probably give it another go. I'm still technically I'm still reading Maggie's Grave. I just Maggie's Grave and David Sodergren in general is kind of tough to get through sometimes if you're not in a good headspace because of how brutal it is. So, like, you need to be in the right headspace to read extreme horror, and I just have not been there this past, like, 2-3 weeks. So I haven't really been reading Maggie's Grave much. You haven't finished that yet? No. No, I haven't touched it in a while. I think I'm still, like, halfway through. Let me double check. While we... oh, definitely another ghosty. Pumpkin latte? Oh, no, we don't care about that. I don't particularly like these reduce the price of health potions and those. So let's hit a roll. We grab this, definitely. Gives us more damage. And we grab this so that our dudes are basically indestructible. And dismiss. Yeah, we're basically indestructible. I don't think we're going to have any problems from here on out. Alright, Maggie's Grave. If I pull up my Kindle app. I am 52% of the way through, and the book is fucking brutal. I'm also reading a Christmas book about an inn down the Cape. It sucks, but it's the only book I have fully downloaded on my Kindle. Ooh, that sounds rough. That sounds pretty rough, honestly. Uh, the Ghost Dude cast phase shift. Yup. Give you false fangs, you get bony backhand. Alright, we should be okay. We have a ton of healing. Yeah, they are losing a bit faster, but we're not doing too bad. What you need to do is you have Kindle Unlimited. It's so obviously a Hallmark movie, and it keeps saying it is. Oh, it's one of those. That's annoying. I chose the genre, but Jesus, yeah. There's a different there's a difference between being self-aware of what you are and just kind of like shoving it in people's faces. Like, yes, I absolutely get that this is what this is, but also, hey, maybe you can be a little bit chill about it. Beating me over the head with it. Yeah, exactly. How we doing? We're losing some guys. We are. The false fangs were actually doing a bunch, I guess. I didn't think it was doing all that much. Let's grab. You know what's on Kindle Unlimited? What's on Kindle Unlimited? I think I know the answer. I told you for I'm waiting for the audiobook. Because the audiobook I've already started it. I don't know how the author didn't get copyrighted with how many times she said Hallmark. Is it like a big author, or is she like a smaller self-published girly? It's free, just read it. Yeah, but I want to hear the voices. I want the audio experience. Uh Use your eyes. I don't want to use my eyes. My eyes are old and tired and I'm fat. That's beside the point, but still. Oh dear God. That I'm taking them. Why would you take my eyes? It's not even fun. I had to Google her. Apparently, she's established. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. Boop. Yeah, because we get at minimum 10 Skeledudes. So this is just already 15% attack speed for everyone. That's gross. Oh, the dulcet tones of 700 ducks, or 800 ducks dying at once. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You really should read One Dark Window. The audiobook is cool, but I feel like you lose a little of the magic by not seeing the words. Why, though? Why do you think that? Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, because obviously I don't know. I haven't finished the book. But, like, why do you say that? Because, like, having the voices for me really helps sell certain books. So I'm not sure if I'm just like if I'm wired different, but like the magic is kind of the other way around for me. I work better when I can hear it in certain cases. Because you can see the way the dialogue is. There are thoughts that you don't interpret as thoughts if you don't see the italics. The little rhyme is a bit okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm very willing to be wrong. Got a unicorn. This is like our first horse for the night, isn't it? We've so far only really lost ghost dudes, which is good. We did lose 6 of them, though. Got some ghost dudes back. Let's heal our dudes. Get back to full. We have a merchant next round, so we're gonna ball out. Because we're gonna have a ton of money. How we looking? Not too shabby. Our vampires and our ghost dudes are getting picked off a little bit. Audiobooks are a great easy read. I think for the first go on this particular book, physical copy is the way to go. Okay. Like you have the physical book though, right? So maybe I just steal that from you. All right. Let's do a little spending spree. Snapback sneakers. Don't care. Brass knuckles we want. Organ donor list. We wouldn't mind this. I don't want it that bad though. Captain's hat we definitely want. We make this probably the ghost dudes. Yeah. Yeah, that increases his phase shift. Yeah, I was right. You have 4 copies. I forgot about that. None of these. I mean, this kind of works with smelling salts. As like a smelling salts, I should say. Hmm. It could be a worse hobby. Yeah, yeah. Collecting books could be a lot worse. Or it could be a lot worse than collecting books, I should say. Get one more restock. Grab the living hand or the velvet robe. Living hand. There we go. All right, that was a crazy spending spree. We bought 5 relics. We're gonna go nutso. Dealing a ton more damage. Oh yeah. We fixed it. Yeah. Yep, we fixed it. Cool, cool. And now we got all of our shit back, so we're just gonna be insane. So I think we can probably go deep on this one. I don't see a world in which we're gonna die right now. So I'm reading the Stephanie Plum book. I have too much going on at once. I mean, technically, if we wanted to do like a comparison, I have on my current reading list. I have Where's my not Goodreads, Storygraph? I use Storygraph. I have 52% of the way through Maggie's Grave, 60% of the way through the Labyrinth House murders, and 5% of the way through Catabasis. And I'm also reading the Stephanie Plum book. So I don't know how far in we are on that one, but I have like 4 books going at once in one form or another. I actually think the rental on the or the borrow, I should say, on the murder mystery has expired as well. So I'll have to probably go onto Hoopla for that again. Oh yeah, no, we've fixed it. We're good. The only dudes that are dying are skeledudes. Grab more ghosties. Take the baller package. What else have I been doing recently? I've started rewatching House while I've been, job hunting. I forgot how absolutely insufferable some of the characters in House can be. Like, I just finished season 1, I think, and there is a, like, hospital executive that is so annoying. I hate him so much, and I don't think I'm supposed to. No, they're not all insufferable. They're not all insufferable. A lot of them are, though. And it's annoying. This is a boss round, so I'm going to keep an eye on things, but it doesn't look like we're doing too poorly. We've lost a bunch of Skeledudes, but that's the point of them, so that's good. Yeah, that was nuts. Does this taunt? Yeah, it does. Okay. So they're just great. An extra dude? Extra damage? Yeah. Everyone just gets an extra 10% damage on top of everything? Sign me up. The drama isn't even fun drama. I don't know. I like some of it. I do. I think it's a very good Sherlock Holmes-esque whodunit type thing. Like, that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just, instead of a crime, it's what does this patient have, right? It's definitely not as good as some of my other mystery shows. Like, I'm a huge fan of Columbo recently, and Murder, She Wrote. Both some of the best of the genre, in my opinion, for, like, especially for how old they are still. I think they were both 70s, 80s. I know for a fact Columbo was like 70s, 80s. But Murder, She Wrote might have been later. My problem is there's no way to know what's wrong. I like being able to figure it out too. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you like a fair play mystery. And I love a fair play mystery too. Ellery Queen came around to Columbo. Yeah, he's the thing with Columbo is, once you understand the gimmick of Columbo, he's such a charming dude. Like, the actor gets full credit. I forget his name off the top of my head, but he was the perfect pick for. I mean, he's a schlub, right? And he plays it up a little bit, but he's a schlub, and I love it. I love it. But yeah, no, you want a fair play mystery, which Ellery Queen is like my top of the list for fair play mysteries. Books, and I think there's at least one TV series that keeps the fair play aspect. Um, oh, there were only like there were only like 20 guys. That makes sense. Let's grab another ghost dude. They seem to be doing very well. Let's roll this. Grab the. I think I tried an Ellery Queen. It was too stuffy. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. There are some of it that I found a little bit too much. I think the TV show might be better. Like I forget. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the actual TV show. Ellery Queen TV series. Was it just this one? Let's grab another Warlock dude. Yeah, you can absolutely have that. Yeah, let's do these. We might have a few more losses while we lose the taunt, but we should be great after this. Let's see. Pseudonym, no. Fictional style, the fictional character. Here we go, television. The Adventures of Ellery Queen. I don't think it was that one. The Further Adventures? No. Maybe it is. Maybe it is just The Adventures of Ellery Queen. That was in the 50s. I thought it was later than that. No, I think it is this, actually. Yeah, The Adventures of Ellery Queen. There was a point in each episode where Ellery Queen would turn to the fourth wall and say, "You have all the information now." And this happens in the books, too. It says, "You have all the information now. Who do you think did it?" And if you look at them, you do. You have all the evidence. You can figure out who did it. Um, the the style is a little dry and stuffy. Um, it's a bit old, uh, older than a lot of the other fair play mysteries. Well, no, fair play's been around for a while, but a lot of the other ones like Murder She Wrote and Columbo's not really fair play. It's a How Catch 'Em. It's not actually a Who Done It. Um, Still good, still great. I'm not even paying attention to the game. How is it doing? Think you'd enjoy the mystery books about the Newport mansions? Probably. Probably. I've always been a huge mystery guy. Um, you can have, what was it? One dude? Here, have give me a warlock. Yeah, that does sound cool. I really like the setting as well. Newport mansions are crazy cool. So seeing some like Gilded Age mysteries, I'm assuming it's Gilded Age with like the Vanderbilts and stuff. It's for just enough of the drama of the time, with the history and the mysteries are set up well. That's important. If the mystery is not good, I don't care. Each book is a different house. Okay. Let me grab another dew juice. I don't really need it, but I'll grab it. How did we already lose a ghosty? Did he just get like one shot before anyone had a chance to do anything to save him? The main character is constant throughout. Is it like an amateur detective type thing as the main character? Oh god. Oh god, I can already feel my frames dropping. It's kind of like Cabot Cove. Yes? Okay. Uh just keep up the Franken or the Warlock dudes. I love a good amateur detective. It's a lot of fun. Or like a small cast of regular characters and the main problem solver. Okay. Yeah, that could work for me. That could definitely work for me. Oh my god, these are getting crazy. I lose like I lag so bad when we get to these levels. I'm worried I'm gonna crash the game before I lose a fight at this point. We got our dude back. I think those are also on Kindle Unlimited. Maybe. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me check. I need to really go through Kindle Unlimited, see how far we make it when the team is balanced properly. I don't know if you've seen this, but it's not really balanced properly. We just have 30 healer dudes. Like, actually, excuse me, we have more than 30 healer dudes because these guys are healing, these guys are healing, and then these guys are healing too. So, like, half of our team is just healing themselves and others. The warlocks are helpful, okay? The warlocks are helpful. I will give you credit that the warlocks are helpful. What do we got? Black sheep. Yeah, I guess. Black sheep wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Black sheep would mean the warlock's taunt. Yeah, okay, we'll grab that. No, I don't want to dismiss. I want to buy black sheep. Let's restock. This is also good. We're fine without this. It's a little late for this, I feel like. Mmm. Curse the attacker. Nah. We'll grab the jaw implant. Definitely this. The smelling salts are just pretty busted. There's a distinct chance you never go down. We have 83 dudes, and we're going to be fighting 11 horses. I think we should be fine. Actually, we pass 100 with our Skeledudes. Um, every we have over 100 dudes. This is working pretty well. We're almost exclusively losing ghosts for some reason. I don't know why. But this is good. Now the ghosts are not going to take as much damage because they're going to be healing themselves. And we're going to overheal them again. I think we're great. Yeah, no one's taking damage anymore. This purple is not actually damage, it's overheal. So, like, this guy's almost double his actual health. Damage prevented, yeah. The Franken-dudes are doing a ton of damage as well. I'm going to start grabbing more of them. Because all of the Skeledudes, with them dying, the Franken-dudes are getting their buff. The extra damage for the unconscious dudes. Oh god, so many geese. Excuse me, gooses. It's gooses in this game. Although the Skeledudes did really good. Average damage per second is 177. So maybe we do just go crazy with the skeletons. I'm gonna grab another warlock. More regular dudes too. Oh, this is where it's gonna start getting crazy. 5 panda bears, 5 gorillas, 6 leopards. This is gonna separate the men from the dudes, or the dudes from the boys. The boys from the dudes? I think I've gone into a joke loop, and none of them were ever funny. I don't know why people tolerate me. Just in general. Forget on stream. Alright, 178 geese is not crashing the game, which is good. I'm worried. Don't hurt yourself, Nemo. I do sometimes feel like Nemo when my brain just decides to not work. Oh. I think we're in oh no, this is just the boss fight. We don't need anything here. I will just buy more dude juice and I guess a bottled lightning. Just for funsies. But we don't really need it. We lost 2 of our regular dudes. No! Oh, we are actually losing a handful of guys. Nothing to be really concerned about, though. They'll be popping back up before we need to do juice them. Although we do have 7, so we should be perfectly fine if we need to drop 1 at the end of this fight. Oh, why is it only on 1%? Or 1 times? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. I guess we just take this one. It's probably the best. Or maybe I do this one. You know what? I'm going to buy the pumpkin latte. Let's pop a dude juice. I think we're definitely going to be able to make it to 100 with this build. I'm curious how far we're going to get after that. These silverback gorillas are kind of kicking our ass, but not too terribly. Got some pocket dice. Very nice. That rhymed. Oh, here's the grizzly bear. Look at him. Look how cute he is. I wonder if there's plans to smooth out the animation, or if we're going to keep this derpy kind of South Park walk cycle. I'd be fine either way. I'd rather, for the most part, I'd rather people work on like gameplay than worrying too much about visuals. And I kind of like the derpy walk cycle, but I am curious if there's plans. I haven't seen an actual like roadmap for this game. Yeah, I kind of love the derpy movement. I think it's fun. I think there are some things that I would change, like animation wise. Like I would maybe change some of the. I'm gonna try and get to 20 of the Necro Dude, so that I can get a gold star on him. I would change some of the attack visuals. So like I was saying with the samurai during like our first run, I would love to see him like pull out the sword instead of just punching. Like the punching's fine and all, but that was the only one like off the top of my head that's like he could probably do with a different animation. Your dudes gain 2% attack speed for every undead on your team. Okay, that's just a free 10 damage, 10 attack speed, I should say. We're fine without knuckle bones. Vampire dudes gain 30% damage and their attacks reduce enemy damage. Okay. And we'll grab a bottled lightning. I am going to just keep stocking up on these as well. On the consumables, just in case we do need them. But I'm not sure we're going to need them. Look at all of our relics. We are going crazy. Yeah, I'm curious what else they're planning on doing with this game because it feels like it could be a lot deeper if you pushed a little more into it. I don't think either of these really matter. This deals a ton of damage. And this doesn't really do anything. And I don't think this one really does anything either. So I think we just say no thank you. I don't really need either of those, so why bother? Yeah, that worked perfectly fine. Grab another ghosty. Only 2 downed dudes. Nothing too big a problem anymore. That was quick. Another Franken. We get the Dude Whisperer here. This is 100. Like this is the final boss technically. Since these waves only go up to 100 and then afterwards is like the bonus round. So I don't see a reason why we could lose this. Here, you can train up some warlock dudes. We don't have anyone down, so we just go for it. And you can even see what's popping off, like Death Rattle here. Pretty much always is up to the maximum 20% extra damage. This is pretty much always up to the maximum 30% damage. Because these Skeledudes are dying so quickly and so often. Loaded dice, emergency ring. When a ghost dude gets hit for damage beyond 10%, the excess damage gets transferred and split. Alright, so now our ghosties are going to be even harder to kill. That's good because they've been the ones taking most of the losses. So now we spread that evenly. Oh, I think we might just have finished it. No one's taking any damage. Yeah, the Franken dudes are taking a ton of damage, but they're also, like, healing so crazy. I wonder if, like, hold on, where is it? It's this, right? Yeah, I wonder if this leaking the excess HP, I wonder if that counts as taking damage, which is why he's taking so much damage. But we are going to keep going with the Frankens. We don't care about the bat wings. The bean burrito's not bad. The false face doesn't matter. I think we just pocket dice. Yeah, Hall of Fangs it is. Just make our vampire dudes even better. More damage, more healing, more cleave. The honey badgers. Oh my god, look at the vampire dudes. They're invincible. I've broken them. I love getting to this point um in roguelikes where you're just basically unkillable. It gives me great pleasure to like when you get to a good run in like Binding of Isaac and you're just clicking the shoot button and the entire screen just completely goes white with damage. This is the part of roguelikes that like you work through the beginning to get to the fun bit. Like this is the most fun bit. We're going to keep doing some Frankens because they're dealing a ton of damage. Dog-sized rats are going to go down like a sack of potatoes. Well, yeah, a sack of potatoes. It's good enough. Good enough metaphor. Vampire dude's dealing a ton of damage now. Ghost dude's doing a ton of damage as well. I'm very happy with this. Got 6 more warlocks. And they're also basically unkillable. Yeah, we haven't lost a single guy in a while, except for the skeletons. We're going to get nothing back next turn. That's fine. Reduce the cooldown for Necro Dudes to summon new Skeledudes. Sure. Let's restock. Grab the Copper Bolts. Let's restock. Grab the Bean Burrito. The Ancient Sword should summon a bunch more Skeledudes. Restock. We'll grab a health potion. Because we bought the thing, we might as well. If I restock, am I going to have enough? Yeah. And we'll buy the gravestone just to get even more dudes. And we'll grab a meteor just for funsies. Soon, I'm hoping very soon we like run out of space for the relics. Absolutely light work. Haven't needed to use a consumable in a while. Basically haven't lost anyone important in this entire rack of rounds. We'll try and get up to 20 of the vampire dudes as well. Yeah, literally no one's dying. Except the skeletons. This is so nice. I'm so happy with this. These guys are dealing tons of damage too, huh? Vampire dudes are still wide by a wide margin outperforming people. But we are just spitting out skeletons constantly. We summoned over 50 this time. And we only have the 21 necro dudes, so we summoned twice what we summoned at the beginning, which is so cool. I really do like this game. Like, there's very little to talk about at this point because we've basically beaten it. But it's so satisfying to get to this point and just watch all of the numbers go up, you know? Later this week, I'm going to definitely be finishing up the Fallout New Vegas run. Warlock dude teleports to a nearby dude and taunts. Sure. Grab dude juice, grab pocket dice, get out of here. This seems to be the final fight. I won't get lost this time. Put your eyeballs away. I am going to quickly heal some dudes. Wow, look at how big the fucking... these guys are. They're bigger than the gorillas. We'll grab the loyalty card. We'll heal some dudes. Now we're just... I don't believe we won't get lost. I don't know. If you have a better recommendation, let me know. I have a few other options just off the top of my head. Last night, I really enjoyed playing the escape games. So I might... literally anything. That is fair, honestly. You seem excited to finish up. I mean, I am, but like, I've also finished play the blocks game again. No, I think I might get divorced. Or I might be divorced if I play the block game again. I don't know if there's a way that I'm gonna be able to do that and keep my relationship intact. She was so mad at me. Oh, do it again? All right. I definitely want to do a like a nostalgia series because I really enjoyed it. So maybe some like old Newground stuff as well as the what 82 Skeledudes died. Holy shit. Well, that's why our Franken dudes are so crazy. Let's grab an extra Skeledude just for the funsies. Oh, this... we're gonna move everyone here. Say we were right, you fought us so hard and you ended up having so much fun. I will admit when I'm wrong. I had a ton of fun. I did. I had a ton of fun last night. I enjoyed the nostalgia night. I don't know if it's gonna be like a throwback Thursday kind of deal, or if it's just, you know what, I feel like playing an old point and click game. But I very much think I'm gonna do more. Because there's like Newgrounds, there's Cool Math Games, there's Miniclip, there's like Club Penguin and shit. So there's tons of options. It's just a matter of like finding out which one I'm gonna enjoy. We're taking a lot more deaths. Let's grab the jazz flute. Give a restock. Grab a dude juice. We'll grab the heart boxers. Give a pocket dice. Oh yeah, grab the bone broth. And grab a health potion. Alright, let's heal up. One more. There we go. We're definitely at the point where oh my god, my computer is gonna burst into flames with this many enemies. The Franken dudes are getting wrecked, but I think other than that, everyone's doing fine. Although the vampires are getting eaten. Hey, Garbage at Heart, welcome. Welcome to the stream, just saw you. Hop in. Oh, we got wrecked. Another Franken dude. I should really be paying attention. Use the, This is my favorite wave, because 30 silverback gorillas, 74 regular gorillas, and a toddler. Just one. Just the one toddler. Just in case. Like, why is he there? Who decided that? I don't think we're gonna get too much deeper into this. Although the ghost dudes are holding their own pretty well. But I'm worried when all of the other tank dudes lose their health. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Look at that. We lost like one and they all immediately ate shit. Round 106. That's pretty good. The toddler is the 0.2% of the marathon. How do we do? Not too shabby. How long have we been going? About 2.5 hours, a little under. I don't particularly want to start a new run, but that was our third best, it looks like. Not bad. Let me take a quick look, because there was... Yeah, look at this. They got a ton more stuff, like, already planned out. All this stuff is already... like planned out. We got all this, and it looks like if I were to be a little like thinking ahead, it looks like there's extra stuff for each of these, and then like additional dude types. So, like, there's fantasy, and then there's going to be something else, something else, something else. So this is like half the game. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of this. We haven't gotten everything yet. Looks like one dude extra per row. One dude per row. So, like... Ninja Dude, we need to unlock all his stuff. Samurai Dude, we need to unlock most of his stuff. I'm looking forward to the next update. I hope they do something really crazy. But I'm gonna wrap up a little early. We went a little long last night, so I am gonna actually go read. I think after this little chat we've had. So have a good night, everyone. Bye. Have a good night, everyone. We're gonna be hopping back on Thursday. Maybe sooner, depending on if I can. Yes, yes, one dark window. Keep your pants on. If we can find someone to stream with me, I might stream throughout the week. But at minimum, coming to you Thursday, and we will see what we're gonna do. I'm not sure just yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Comment on TikTok or on YouTube. Can't really comment on Twitch, but you can find one of my commentable social medias. I'm just kind of rambling at this point because I never know how to end streams, and I always feel weird just ending stream. But I am just going to end stream, so have a good night, everybody.